that this evil being at one time was in the heavens, had the opportunity to be in the heavens, but this evil being became jealous, greedy, and was actually cast out of the heavens and cast out of the heavens and actually is in the earth now.
Yeah.
So there are evil ones around, but I've never had an evil being come through. Now, for those who made the choice in a physical body to live their life in an evil way, they made that choice, and of course, with that choice, they do not get they made the choice of not accepting everlasting life. So they just simply not be.
Here's an interesting question, and this is from Dave. He wants to know, Rick Hayes, has your consultations increased since the economy has soured, or has it remained the same? I guess the gist of the thing would be, Rick, will more people be turning to you to find answers to their financial situations, or do you see an increase as a result of the economy?
Well, first of all, when we started Life's Gift in March of 2003, I had no clue what was going to happen. I was scared. It's like, I don't know how the public is going to accept this. I don't know if I was skeptical myself. Am I going to be able to share like I want to share? And in our first year, we grew over 400%, and we've had a continual growth each and every year. And personal consultations have also increased. And again, I in these consultations, I don't schedule them. They share when they want. The individuals decide when they want to schedule these. But I feel like that again, and I want to commend the media on this. The media and people out there in general are starting to open their minds a little bit and saying, there's got to be something more than just here, So I want to commend everyone for opening up these doors. The economy is in a slide right now, but I believe because of the economy, individuals are reaching hope and trying to find faith, and so the economy hasn't affected us at all.
Okay, and this question came in. Rick, how is it that you talk to the dead and they know nothing? I don't know. You even said that. Do they tell you things that you could so where you could say, I have this information, therefore it's my proof to say a skeptic? Do they tell you things that can't be known any other way, or they tell you things that are already known?
No, absolutely. No, they will share things that I wouldn't know. I mean, if you will go to the website and look at the testimonial pages, I mean, we get testimonials almost on a daily basis, and a lot of them will share that I shared with them things that they had that I would have no way would have known. Well, there is no way I would have known if they hadn't told, if these loved ones hadn't shared this with me. I'm just a regular guy. I mean, if it wasn't for them sharing with me, I wouldn't know it. So, yeah, the loved ones will share things. Not only will they share to guide, but they will share to validate as well.
Okay. You mentioned that they come to you, and I'm not sure, I'm looking at my notes here. Did you say that, and I guess the whole point of it is that you actually seek them out as well?
Well, I don't want to say seek them out. Again, whenever I personally, if I'm needing some guidance, I will not only pray, but I will also, share with my loved ones who's moved on if they want to. If there's any messages that can help me to guide me, please let me know. Give you an example. Whenever, about 2 years ago, I was at home, and I was for 3 days, Daniel, I was finding these little pieces of Kleenexes around my house, and I'm a fairly neat guy, so I had no clue whether, I could not understand what was going on. I was even checking my pockets, see if I was losing them or something, Well, on the fourth day, I was starting to go up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs was my grandmother who'd moved on about 7-8 years ago, and she looked at me and she said, and I acknowledged just as soon as I saw her light shadow, I knew right away. And she looked at me and she said, go ahead, everything will be okay, and you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, if you didn't know my grandmother, she never went anywhere without a tissue, either in her hand or in her little belt loop in her dress. So she was trying to get, because even sometimes I don't pay attention. And what she was sharing with me was I was trying to decide if it was the right time to start these nationwide seminars, and it was literally, driving me. I was totally like, is this the right time? Is this not the right time? And one day I thought it was, next day I didn't think it was. And she just shared with me at the time, she said, it's the right time. And so from there we started seminars, and it's been doing fine ever since. So, they will validate their presence with me sometimes, and sometimes I won't acknowledge them because I'm in a daily routine as well.
Yeah.
But most often I've learned just to acknowledge them. I can't acknowledge them.
Oh, I was just thinking of a one-liner. Go away, ghost, you're out of me. I don't know. Seems like I've heard that somewhere. I'll tell you what, Rick, we're about ready to go to our break, but let's get this one last question in from the live chat line. Rick, is it possible that ghost is the misinterpretation of a demon to a psychic mind? Is it possible?
I believe I understand what they're asking, and absolutely. I feel a lot of times when we're getting the validations of our loved one's presence around us, we automatically associate that with a demon, with an evil spirit. There is a way to associate between the two. People have asked me, they say, have you ever came across one? And I share with them that, a demon or an evil spirit, I share with them, no, and they say, why? And I said, well, first of all, I have a creator that is almighty power that protects me. And second of all, my loved ones, my family, my loved ones who have moved on, you don't mess with my family.
Or what? Okay, I tell you what, Rick, with that, we'll go ahead and break there, and just stay on the line, please.
You have been listening to The Edge with Daniel Ott. To subscribe to The Edge newsletter, log on to TheEdgeAM.com. That's TheEdgeAM.com, where you can find out more about the guests and topics discussed on the air. The Edge is being brought to you by Internet Solutions, home of affordable website design and low-cost Internet access. Visit Internet Solutions at ES4.com. That's ES4.com. Until next week, for the Edge Radio broadcast, I'm Chris Moore. See you on the Edge.
News on the USA Radio Network is next.